I had no idea it was coming. None. I had no idea that St. Jude had me on a radar screen for anything other than just, getting ready for next year's fundraiser, which we're going to do again. And it was the first hour of game day morning. And, waking up on a Sunday morning is a little bit sometimes difficult.
Yeah.
And it was one of those alarms that went off with a deep sleep for me. So I needed a second cup of coffee.
Oh.
And in the segment before that this was happening, I left the set to go get another cup of coffee. And, it was mere seconds to return, and they're like running down the hallway to get me because I thought I wasn't on the air because it was a segment that involved Mariucci. That was what was in the rundown. That's why, Mariucci started a segment saying, you thought it was for my charity work. So they're all like, come on back in here. And I got thrown in there, and if anybody watches the entire segment back, Mariucci says, thanks for being here. That's how he started. Because I'm never late on the set ever.
Right.
And they were all like freaking out, where is he? Like this was a moment that I was told had been 2 months in the making.
Wow, that's awesome.
Like they reached out to NFL Network 2 months ago, and normally this would have been awarded at some sort of fete in Nashville in Tennessee, but because of COVID and all the restrictions, they're just reopening the campus. And it was just, I'm still blown away by it. I get really emotional just seeing the video that we just showed for those who might just be joining us, that there's a couple of the kids who were, at the combine in Indianapolis the last times we did it there, Bailey and Vaughn. Mm-hmm. And now you're seeing they're better. I mean, Bailey's like a grown man.
Yeah.
And
when he popped up, I was like,
and he was a shy boy that needed help, assistance walking when he was at the combine. And now it looks like he's ready to drive and go to the prom. And that's what this is about, right? This is what it's about. It's about the kids getting better. And, I guess in honor of this award, please give to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, because just to remind everyone again, and it bears reminding that those who go to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital are frequently out of options. They're out of options. They're like, St. Jude might have the cure that you're looking for, that, we don't either have the ability to seek or find or execute. You got to go to St. Jude. And that is just a very I can't imagine what that must feel like for those parents, for those kids, to get that call. And the number of times I hear the stories start with, my son just suddenly woke up and just couldn't figure out how to move his left leg. Or, my daughter woke up and just kind of felt a little bit off, and we just thought it was nothing. And then they are told by a doctor, you got to go to St. Jude like right now. And it's just jarring. And the one thing that I'm sure in this day and age, people are wondering when they get this conversation started that they never thought they would ever have to have, it's like, how are we going to pay for it? How can we afford this? I work. How can I move to Tennessee? How can what? And the answer is St. Jude pays for everything. They pay for everything. They pay for the transportation. They pay for the lodging. They pay for the food. And, of course, the medical care. And the paying for everything takes the burden off of the family, and it allows the family to focus on the most important thing, which is the love for the child and the health care for the child, and that's mirrored by the care that they get at St. Jude. Every penny goes towards that. So it's an honor to be called an ambassador for an organization like this and for a cause as important as this. Just wanted to say that.